Well, hello and good afternoon, everyone. Finally, I get to sing something. So, again, my name is Gregory Ashe, and I am the tenor. And I also went to Bowling Green State University. So it's been a joy to sing with all of these singers, work with Heidi as well as Bradley. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about the song that I'm going to sing. It's in English. So that's one good thing for you all. You'll be able to hopefully understand everything that I'm going to be talking about. The song that I will be performing is It Ain't Necessarily So from the opera Porky and Bess. Now, Porky and Bess first debuted on Broadway. It was first produced and the first showing of it was on Broadway, and eventually it made its way to the Metropolitan Opera stage, where from there on, it's kind of gone opera, and then there's been a few Broadway productions of it, and I think one of my good friends actually just did a production at an opera I think it was in Pittsburgh. So it kind of fluctuates back and forth between opera and musical theater, but mostly it's known for opera. Porky and Bess is one of the first operas I think that I was exposed to. This song was given to me, I think I was 19 years old, from my very first voice instructor. Unfortunately, we lost my voice instructor earlier this year. So this is, it's a song that got me my first professional job as well. So it's one of the ones that I love to sing. Just a little bit more background about Porky and Bess, though, is if you've never seen Porky and Bess, it's a love story about Porky and Bess. And you probably heard several different songs from this opera. You've heard I Got Plenty of Nothing. What else? Summertime is probably one of the most famous songs from that. You probably have all heard of Summertime. My Man's Gone Now, Porgy, Bess, You Is My Woman. So there's several selections that you probably have heard. But in this specific scene, usually we're on Catfish Row. That's where Porgy and Bess takes place. But at this specific time, we are at Kittiwah Island. We are at the picnic. And so we have all of the good going church folk that are there, and myself singing Sport and Life, who is your dope peddling scoundrel, scallywag. I'm there to try to influence all of you church folk that the things in the Bible ain't necessarily so. So I'm going to try to persuade you all. Now, there might be a little bit of call and response in here. If you feel the need to kind of holler back, you can. I'll give you a little thing to do that. So here is It Ain't Necessarily So.
It ain't necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. The things that you're liable to read in the Bible, it ain't necessarily so. Lord David was small, but oh my. Lord David was small, but oh my. He fought big Goliath, who lay down and died. Lord David was small, but oh my. Oh, what do? Say my boogaloo, put a lot of water, scallywag. Yeah. Oh, Jonah, he lived in the well. Oh, Jonah, he lived in the well. For he made his home in that fish's abdomen. Ha, it ain't necessarily so. Lord Moses was found in a stream. Lord Moses was found in a stream. That child floated on water till Lord Pharaoh's daughter, she fished him, she said, from that stream. Oh, I do. Say my boogaloo, whole lot of water, scallywag. Yeah. Oh, it ain't necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. They tell all you children the devil's a villain. Ha! It ain't necessarily so. To get into heaven, don't snap for a 7. it takes that gospel